Diabetes is a condition that affects millions of people worldwide, but there's so much about it that often goes unspoken. Beyond the standard advice about medications, blood sugar monitoring, and diet plans, there's a wealth of insights that could revolutionize how you think about managing this condition. These lesser-known truths, backed by science, aren't just about controlling symptoms, they're about empowering yourself with knowledge that transforms how you live with diabetes every day. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diasalon, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diasalon.com. Let's begin with a fascinating connection between your body and the world around you, your circadian rhythm. This internal clock doesn't just regulate your sleep, it plays a significant role in how your body processes glucose. Research from the journal Diabetes reveals that when we eat late at night, our blood sugar levels spike higher compared to eating the same food earlier in the day. Why? During the evening, the body's insulin sensitivity naturally declines. Small changes like shifting your dinner to an earlier time can have a noticeable impact on glucose control. It's one of those subtle tweaks that can be easier to manage than you'd expect. Speaking of subtle tweaks, let's talk about what's on your plate. Nutritional advice for diabetes can feel overwhelming, but there's a growing body of research pointing to the power of specific foods and eating patterns. For example, cinnamon, yes, the kind you sprinkle on your oatmeal, has shown potential in studies to improve insulin sensitivity and lower fasting blood sugar levels. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food demonstrated that participants who consumed cinnamon daily had improved glucose levels over time. While it's not a miracle cure, adding this spice to your meals can be a small, flavorful way to support your health. Another under-discussed aspect of diabetes management is hydration. Staying adequately hydrated is crucial for everyone, but it's particularly important if you have diabetes. Dehydration can lead to higher blood sugar levels because less water in your bloodstream means your glucose becomes more concentrated. Studies have shown that drinking enough water helps the kidneys flush excess sugar through urine. Adding water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, or celery to your diet can also help keep you hydrated while offering nutritional benefits. Let's turn to an often overlooked relationship between stress and diabetes. Stress isn't just an emotional experience, it's a physiological one. When your body is stressed, it reduces hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which prepare you for fight or flight. These hormones signal your liver to release stored glucose into the bloodstream to give you energy. If you're already managing diabetes, this additional glucose can be problematic. Mindfulness, meditation, and even simple breathing exercises have been scientifically proven to lower cortisol levels. A study from Psychosomatic Medicine found that just 10 minutes of mindful breathing a day helped participants improve their glucose levels and reduce stress. The power of these practices lies in their accessibility. No equipment or fancy techniques required, just a moment to breathe and reset. Movement is another key factor, but this doesn't mean spending hours at the gym. Science has shown that smaller, consistent bouts of activity can be more effective for managing blood sugar than long, sporadic workouts. A study from the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that taking short walks after meals, just 5 to 10 minutes, was enough to significantly lower post-meal blood sugar levels. Walking uses large muscle groups, which helps your body utilize glucose more efficiently. And the best part, this kind of movement can easily fit into your daily routine. Imagine turning your post-dinner TV time into a short, enjoyable stroll instead. Now, let's explore the connection between diabetes and sleep. You might think of sleep as separate from managing blood sugar, but research says otherwise. Poor sleep can lead to insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to process glucose. Sleep deprivation affects hormones that regulate hunger, leading to cravings for high sugar or high carb foods. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, keeping a consistent bedtime, creating a calming nighttime routine, and limiting screen time before bed can be a surprisingly powerful tool for better blood sugar control. Studies from Harvard Medical School suggest that even an extra hour of quality sleep can make a measurable difference. The next piece of the puzzle is the gut microbiome. The trillions of bacteria in your gut do more than just digest food. They influence everything from your mood to your metabolism. Researchers have discovered that an imbalance in gut bacteria can contribute to insulin resistance and higher blood sugar levels. A diverse diet rich in fiber can help nourish your gut microbiome, promoting beneficial bacteria that support glucose metabolism. Think whole grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables. It's not just about avoiding sugar, it's about feeding your body foods that work in harmony with its natural processes. Let's shift gears to something many people don't realize. Emotional well-being plays a significant role in managing diabetes. Living with a chronic condition can be exhausting, both physically and emotionally. Feelings of frustration, burnout, or even guilt about not doing enough can create a cycle of stress that worsens blood sugar control. But here's the empowering part. Acknowledging and addressing these emotions can have measurable benefits. Practices like journaling, talking to a therapist, or joining a support group can help reduce emotional strain. A study from Diabetes Care found that participants who received emotional support showed improvements in both mental health and physical glucose levels. Here's a lesser-known fact that might surprise you. Certain vitamins and minerals play a bigger role in blood sugar regulation than most people realize. For instance, magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes in the body, including glucose metabolism. Studies have found that people with low magnesium levels are more likely to develop insulin resistance. Foods like spinach, almonds, and dark chocolate are rich in magnesium and can help support your body's natural glucose processing. Similarly, vitamin D deficiency has been linked to impaired insulin production. Getting enough sunlight or including vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish and fortified milk in your diet can make a difference. Finally, let's get to the most exciting part. One of the most promising areas of diabetes research is the body's ability to heal itself. Recent studies suggest that for some people, the pancreas, an organ responsible for insulin production, might regain some of its lost function under the right conditions. Research led by Newcastle University found that with targeted weight loss through a carefully controlled diet, some individuals with type 2 diabetes achieved remission, meaning their blood sugar levels returned to a non-diabetic range without medication. This isn't a quick fix, and it requires a strong commitment, but it highlights something incredibly hopeful. The body is more adaptable than we often give it credit for. Imagine what it would feel like to move through your day without consistently worrying about blood sugar highs and lows. The steps to get there aren't about perfection, they're about progress. Each small change, whether it's eating a little earlier, walking after meals, or focusing on your emotional health, adds up over time. Diabetes doesn't have to feel like a life sentence. It's an opportunity to tune into your body, understand its needs, and work with it in a way that feels sustainable and empowering.